What's up, guys? Louis here with another video. I just got these Kodlin Lift Kit, the lift kit for the Sportster, so we're gonna go see if we can go ahead and install it. My bike is a little bit dirty, but it is gonna replace that linkage right there, and to get to it we do need to remove one brake line screw bolt so we can get onto that. But first we gotta lift up the bike and let's see how it goes. I did want to give you guys a quick update on these fork turn signals. They're working great, and it did rain yesterday and they are still functional, so we did a good job with that wiring. So I definitely recommend it. Getting a lot of thumbs up from other bikers and a lot of my biker friends that didn't like the bulbous turn signals that they already had. So I'm getting great reviews on that. I'm just doing this for reference, but alright guys, so we have our Kodlin Lift Kit. We're going to use a T55 Torx. We're also going to use an 18mm wrench, and then a 3/16. This one I'm going to do it by hand because I'm not 100% sure if that's the correct size. If it's not, I'll go ahead and replace it. But for everything else, we're going to use this stubby impact by Milwaukee. So let's get it started. Alright, we're going to take off this Allen bolt right here so we can reach that T55 right there. That's what we're going to be replacing on both sides. Just move this out of the way for a second. If it comes back up. Alright, here's one thing. Let's see. So I'm going to go ahead and put in the bolt in the Torx. One thing that you always have to check if there's no wiggle. So I'm twisting this left and right. There's no wiggle between the bolt and where it attaches. So that's how you know it's the perfect fit. So you don't strip the screw. So once again, this is a T55. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'm going to do it with an impact rubber. Sorry, impact wrench. Alright, both the nuts on the other side, they're off. Right now we're going to lower it a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't fall off the stand. But we're going to lower it a little bit so these can come out easily. And when we do, I think we're going to have to lower it even more. No, we're going to have to raise it a little bit. Alright guys, so when you pull these off, there are bushings behind here, so make sure they don't come off with the bolt. Go ahead and take one off. It's fairly easy. There's your first linkage on the back. Here's the second linkage. Oh, super easy to come off. There's one. Front. There's two. Or sorry, that was the rear. This is front. Well, so this is front. There's two. Right, so we'll go ahead and compare those. Remember guys, this is front and this is rear. Alright guys, so here is the linkage, stock linkage. We'll adjust the holes. That's it. It's quite a bit different. It's a little smaller, it's a little shorter, but than that, as you can see, this one goes all the way through here. On the other side, it goes like halfway through that bolt. Try it. Yeah, so the more you lift it, the holes are going to come together. A little bit more. Of course, with that Kodlin out, just like that. There's one. I think I might have to lift it a little bit more, but let's check it out. No, perfect. Just to make sure you don't push the bushing out from the back. Perfect. We're done. All right, let's get on the bike and see what we can do. Just kidding. We're gonna go on the other side. real quick. Just so you guys can see, that is the bushing right there, and you see how it was popping out a little bit. Just make sure not to push those bushings out. But yeah, look at all this dirt. It's just been raining and I ride my bike all the time, so sorry guys. Alright guys, so the nuts go on this side, but I found it a little odd that on the other side the Kodlin was on the left. It's on the left here also. I think they should put one on the right and one on the left, just so they're both like either towards the rear of the bike or towards the front of the bike. I really don't care where. It's just my OCD may be acting up a little bit, but go ahead and pop this in. And there was no blue Loctite on here, so I'm not gonna put any blue Loctite on it. If it does need blue Loctite, I'll come back, take it off, and then put that blue Loctite on. I can already see a big difference in the rear wheel. So, all right, first I'll tighten these with a torque impact wrench. Sorry, one and the other. I'm always checking the back to see if it's tightening or not. We'll go ahead and grab our torque wrench, and these have to be torqued to, I believe, 61. I'll go ahead and double check, and I'll get back with you guys. Alright guys, so it turns out that you do have to torque them down to 62 foot-pounds, but you do also need blue Loctite on the other side. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab some blue Loctite, put it on the other side, and then torque them down to 62 foot-pounds. Alright guys, so I got the thread locker on there. I still haven't torqued it, but I'm torquing it to 62 foot-pounds. Alright, so once it clicks, you know that's exactly where you need to be. Do it one more time. So I'll go ahead and hold it from right here from the top, and then I'll hold it all the way from the bottom. And twist up. That's how you know 62 foot-pounds. This one right here, I do need to go on the other side and grab something so it doesn't turn. I was finally able to torque that down. That was a bitch. All right, so last step is again blue Loctite. Just a little bit. You don't need too much. A little goes a long way with this stuff. On this one right here, hand tighten this should be fine. It's not an integral part of the motorcycle, it's just holding your brake line. Hand tight. There you go. And I sat on it for a second guys, and it's completely different. It's coming up. Alright guys, quick video, but I think it changed the bike so much. Hands are dirty, my back is probably dirty too. Let's check it out. Still able to flat foot both feet. Nothing really changed the bike, how it feels. The only thing that I feel very, very different, of course, look at that gap right there. I actually like that. I don't want it to be rubbing or anything, but again, this doesn't change the suspension at all. It just gives you a little bit more clearance. If you're looking at something to change your suspension, it's not going to be this. This is just for clearance. But I mean, the bike feels taller. One thing that I didn't like, like right now, I just took it off. It seems like the bike is going to tip over, but I mean, I guess it's not. But it's easy install. It's very cheap, and it changes the bike. Actually looks a lot better too. I just painted the gas tank for another bike that I'm working on. It's coming very, very slowly, but it's coming together. I can probably show you guys that for a bit, but if you guys like this type of content, that's gonna be it for the Sportster. But it looks very, very nice. Alright guys, the other bike that I'm working on is a CB550. I just finished painting this, did it all myself, and I think it came out really, really well. I still have to put one coat of clear over it, but I mean, for a first try, it came out great. Let me know if you want to see that in a video also. It's a little torn apart, but We'll see. Thanks, guys.